on this side, please. All the New York State Center Police Program children over here. That's good. Everyone else over on this side. Now, Mom and Dad, if you would go to the sidewalk on the opposite side of the street, the show that we're setting up for will take place in the street, on the street, up and down the street, and all over the street. So we have to get the street cleared. The place to go to watch the show is in front of the Penny Arcade. That's the big open front building. Or the jail, a little unmarked brown building. Or the Western store. Or you might stand down in front of the fire barn. Or you might stand back here near the ride area. Please do not stand in front of the flower boxes. We have to have that area for the show. And don't stand in back of the red wagon. That's going to be a very busy place too. Now, boys and girls, you come on over here to this is where you are going to get to meet the Lady Marshal of Ghost Town, Lady Marshal Tommy Atkins, and the Marshal of Ghost Town, Marshal Wild Whitby Bill McKay, and you'll get your very own Junior Deputy Marshal's badge, and you're going to take part in a very big and a very important show right out here in the street. Now, all that you have to do is to follow the Marshal and the Lady Marshal as they lead you up and down the street here during the show. Now, a lot of folks will be taking pictures, so stay together and stay close so that you won't be chopped out of those pictures. When we are done outside, you boys and girls here will follow the Marshal and the Lady Marshal one more time up the street to that big white building that says Red Garter. That's the theater. You will go inside there, and you boys and girls, the junior deputies, will get to sit in the first row of chairs. That front row is just for you children. If there are any adults sitting in that first row, politely ask them to move to the tables in back of you, because that row is where your parents are expecting to find you. So sit right in that front row. Then Mom and Dad, after the children have gone up the street for the last time, then we'll invite you to come up there and enjoy a very nice little stage show. It's a family-oriented stage show. We'll explain to you about it as we go along. But right now, we've got a big job to do right out here in the street. So one more time, I'm calling for all of the children who want to meet the Marshal and become an honorary junior deputy here. And at the same time, I'm asking all of the parents to clear the street. Please do not come out onto the blacktop area. If you'll stay on the sidewalk, then we can bring the show to you. Sometimes down near the fire barn, sometimes up near the Red Garter. Now, Mom and Dad, boys and girls, this is the big moment you've been waiting for. And here comes the people you have been waiting to meet. So how about a nice Ghost Town welcome with the stars of the show, the Lady Marshal of Ghost Town, Miss Tommy Atkins, and the Marshal of Ghost Town, Wild Whitby Bill McKay. Well, thank you very much for that nice big welcome, and I'm so happy to see so many girls and boys here today. Are you having fun? I can't hear you. Now I can. All right. Today you're going to be one of my junior deputy marshals here today. I want to give you a big welcome to Ghost Town. And to become one of my junior deputy marshals, it means you have to make promises. Raise your right hand way up high like that, all of you. Way up high. Way up there. Good. Now repeat after me, good and loud. I will be good to Mommy, Daddy, school teacher, Grandma, Grandpa. Oh, that makes me feel so good tonight coming here. Now keep your right hand way up high. And remember, you don't have to mention another word. I am the United States Marshal here in Ghost Town. Marshal Wild Whitby Bill McKay deputize each and every one of you girls and boys as real junior deputy marshals of Ghost Town. And to make it real and official, oh boy, we have some badges for every girl and boy. You may put your hands down here a minute. I'm going to turn around and take a badge off this gentleman here. And I'd like you to all get acquainted with this gentleman. He's my helper here in town. a bank robber is coming here to Ghost Town, and he should be here in about 2 minutes.
Did you hear that, Tiffany? Yeah! All right, that means we're going to get on the board here. Are you willing to help me out? Yeah! All right, now every girl and boy will see the badge like the one I have in my hand.
We'll see, but right now, there's work to be done. Boys and girls, make sure your badge is pinned on good and tight, pinch it down nice and tight. Now, Marshal McKay is going to tell you the first part of his plan this afternoon, so that we don't lose our money bag, old Cactus Pete, who's coming here to Ghost Town to rob the Ghost Town Bank. Now, the Marshal.
I'm calling every junior deputy marshal here in town. Let's all get near the marshal. I've got a big job and a big plan. Number one, put your finger right to your ear like that. Trigger it open like that. Hold it open. And let's keep our heads right down low and I'll whisper my plan. Right into that ear. Now, we are all going to get together and we are going around the corner. And when I get there, I'm going to tell you more about my plan. But right now, we got to stay very, very quiet. You may push the finger off your ear and follow the marshal.
All right. Now, all of the junior deputies, just the children, follow Marshal McKay and Lady Marshal Atkins. Follow them down the street. Mom and Dad, do not go with the children. They are going down the street and around the corner. We want to get them out of sight so that Cactus Pete will not see them when he arrives here in Ghost Town. The children are going down the street with the marshal and the lady marshal. What you'll want to do is to stay along the street here. We have to get the street cleared, and then you will meet, for whatever it's worth, old Cactus Pete, the bank robber who's coming to Ghost Town. Well, boys and girls, we're with the marshal and the lady marshal. They are around the corner of the Western store getting the last bit of instructions. They don't want to shoot the wrong people here today. Oh, mother, I forgot to tell you about the guns, didn't I? Oh, my, there'll be a lot of shooting going on. You just can't have a quiet bank robbery, folks. Well, it looks like the boys and girls now are in position, down low, and ready for trouble. And not a minute too soon, here comes trouble. Old Cactus Pete was loitering in the livery stable. He came into Ghost Town with his gun pop in here. He's going to rob the bank, pillage and plunder, and make mischief. I think, folks, it would be a good idea if you greeted him with a lot of food. He thinks he owns Ghost Town. The only part of this place he'll ever own is a little chunk of Boot Hill will be after enough back of the Western store. Cactus Pete is going right directly into the, I wonder where he is going. Hey, Pete! Cactus Pete, where are you going? Up on the Desperado plunge, going up on the ride. I see. Going up there right now? Oh. You see, I've got about 6,022, 23, 24 people out here. They're all kind of excited about seeing an old-time shoot-em-up-type bank robbery. Before going on the ride there, Pete, would you mind robbing the bank? They'll appreciate that. Well, wait a minute. Pete, where are you going? That's the drugstore. There's nothing in there. Well, don't you know where the bank is, Pete? You have no idea where the bank is? You came to Ghost Town to rob the bank and you can't even find the bank? Why didn't you go to the Western store and get one of those great big maps that show you where all the buildings are? Oh, you don't have any money. Sounds like you'll have to rob the bank to get some money to go to the Western store to buy a map. Just find out where the bank is, unless we can find someone with a map. Now, right across the street from me, there is a lady with a floral print dress. Ma'am, would you come out here, please, and bring your map? Oh, you're going to save the show here. Would you take your map down the street and let Cactus Pete take a quick look at your map? See, this very nice lady is going to let you look at her map. Don't look at it, don't steal it. Gotta watch it. He'll take anything that's not nailed down. Probably even steal the nails. Now, Pete, see if you can find Ghost Town on that map. You are standing about in the middle of Ghost Town. Got everything located there? Can you find the bank? Good. Now, thank the lady for her map. Go inside the bank, tell the bank manager to stick up. He'll help you out. And don't look out the window. Now, Mom and Dad, turn your camera and your attention back to the south end of the street. Marshal McKay, Lady Marshal Atkins will bring the junior deputies around the corner of the Western store. They will tiptoe stop along the way, posing for pictures. Please do not come out into the street to get pictures. We'll bring the children right to you. Eventually, they'll be down there near the Red Garter. So if you're down at that end of town, stay right there. We'll bring the children to you. And look at the size of the posse that we have out here in the street today. When all the shooting begins, old Cactus Pete will think he's walked right into a 4th of July celebration. Now you folks at the north end of town, get your cameras ready. Marshal McKay will bring the children down there to the north end of town. You folks at the south end of Ghost Town, do not be lulled into a false sense of security here. What goes up the street very slowly will come down the street very quickly. There are certain areas that we have to keep cleared. Do not stand in back of that red wagon, please. And you folks who are in front of the fire barn, if you would back up towards the ride area just a little bit. Just back up towards the ride area just a little bit. We will be using all of this street right down to the fire barn there. Now, when Marshal McKay and Lady Marshal Atkins get the children in position outside the bank door, then without warning, Cactus Pete will come running out of the Ghost Town Bank. He will run down the street. He'll be shooting his gun. He'll be waving the money bag. He'll be making his way back to the livery stable. Right on his heels will be the Lady Marshal, the Marshal, and all of the children. We're going to turn the kids loose. All of the children are going to come running down the street, hooting and hollering and yelling and screaming, kicking, biting, scratching, throwing bottles and bricks and chairs and anything else they can think of. You don't really want to get out there in front of this human stampede. It'll come right down through Ghost Town. Now, you folks who are in front of the fire barn there, when you hear shooting up on the roof there, do kind of turn and pay attention there. The money bag may be thrown down off of that roof. Now, it usually lands out in the street, so sometimes the cross comes up here and blows the money bag over into the crowd. They don't want to bounce down the noggin.
You hear my whistle? That's the time you want to follow me. Now get on your feet like the Marshal, and turn around and face the Marshal. Now get your guns and gun pointing fingers way up high. Now back up about maybe 4 feet back or 3 feet back. Good. Remain right there. Now get your guns and gun pointing fingers right go right there. Good. Now stay right there and don't move. Go right there in that bank right there. Stay back, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay back, children. Don't get hurt.
Now get your cameras pointed in the direction of the north end of town because the bank door is opening up. And here comes Cactus Pete. And there he is, down the town, down the Branson. He's got the money bag. It looks like he's going to get away. But wait a minute. There comes Marshal McKay and his junior deputies. Look out, here's Cactus Pete. Cornered at the south end of Ghost Town. Now we're up on the roof of the fire barn. There's Cactus Pete. He's going to try to shoot out of the American girl. Let's gunfire here. They're all into the place. Wait a minute. Here comes backup assistance. Here comes the New York State Police car. Now watch the top of the roof there. Here comes the New York State Police. They captured Cactus Pete. They captured Cactus Pete. They are securing him up there. They're holding him down. We are bringing the police car down the street here, folks. Now please do not come out into the street. Please do not come out into the street. The squad car will make one more pass down the street here. Do not come out into the street. The squad car will make one more pass down the street. Here comes Cactus Pete. He is in custody. They have him handcuffed. There he is. They're going to put him in the squad car. They will make one loop around Ghost Town. Please do not come out into the street. Keep your cameras ready, folks. You'll want to get a picture of this. Here comes the New York Police. They've got Cactus Pete inside with Marshal McKay and Lady Marshal Atkins.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the New York State Police helping us out to get this outlaw.
They're digging Kansas Pete out of the car. They got him out of the car. They're digging him now into the jail. They're digging him into the Ghost Town jail where he will be locked up for an indefinite period of time. Now, folks, please stay where you are. We're going to parade the children up the street. They will go into the Red Garter. Please let the children parade up the street so the parents can get pictures here. You're going to parade right up to the Red Garter. You'll go right inside and sit in the first row of chairs. And then, Mom and Dad, we'll invite you to follow the children and come inside there for a nice little stage show. Well, as always, the bad guys lose, the good guys win, and today the good guys are, of course, the New York State Police, Lady Marshal, Miss Tommy Atkins, and the Marshal Wild Windy Bill McKay. And there they go, taking the old money bag back to the Ghost Town Bank. Now, folks, we want to thank you for your cooperation out here in the street and allowing us to have a little fun here. Now we got more fun for you. Follow the crowd and go into the Red Garter Saloon. It's showtime. The boys and girls will be invited to sit in the first row chairs. From Lady Marshal, Miss Tommy Atkins, and McKay. The little cowboy runs the size of the smallest of the junior deputies here. He does enjoy visiting with the children. Mom, I know you're going to enjoy the gauchos, the dancing gauchos. Those cowboys are come from Argentina. Dad, for you, we got dancing girls, the high kicking, hand canning, dollars and widows, and lots of other fun surprises. So follow the crowd and come on up to the Red Garter Saloon Stage Show. The show, of course, is hosted by the star of the Ghost Town Productions here, Marshal Wild Windy Bill McKay. So follow the crowd on up to the Red Garter. It's showtime. The Red Garter Saloon Stage Show probably takes place in the White Building at the North Avenue Town.